All right, guys. It is me, Rob, the video game hoarder here. I don't know if anybody's actually here, but figure I'll do a live. Oh crap! I forgot to turn the volume down. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so I wanted to do first. I wanted to start this at 7 o'clock, but some crazy stuff happened, which I'll explain in a sec. And then I wanted to do the battle, but the person that I was going to do it with backed out because he had to do some things. And I had nobody else to do it with, so I was going to do a pickups video. And then crap happened, of course. I had I don't know if I ever explained this before, but I have an older lady that kind of lives in our garage / apartment thing. She's like 92, I think it is. So, and she doesn't have family here. She has like family like upstate or something. So she has like nobody here. So, you know, we kind of help her out whenever we can. Our next door neighbor always helps her out, brings her like food and stuff, and like brings her different places. So nobody was around today except me because I was off, and she needed to go to the doctor's. So I drove her to the doctor's. I gave her my number and said, "Give me a call when you need me to pick you up." So I pick her up. I mean, I drop her off at like 2 something in the afternoon. I get a call at like 5 something that from somebody at the doctor's office that she has like 210 to 90 blood pressure, and like they need to rush her to the hospital. And do I know any family members? This is the only number she had on her with her. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, I have no idea. So they're like, we'll call you back in 5 minutes. You got to figure something out. I'm like, okay. So I'm calling people, trying to figure out, like, I'm calling family members, seeing if they know any numbers. They don't know any numbers. So they call me back, and I'm like, I don't have a number to give you. So she's like, yeah, we're rushing her to the hospital. That's it. And like hung up on me. I was like, okay. So I'm running next door to figure out if they know anything. They're not home. So later on, our family gets, some other people get home, and then finally the next door neighbors get home and they know somebody. So we finally got some stuff together and figured out she's going to the hospital, and we can get in touch with some family members and whatever. So it was pure craziness. So I want to start this at 7 o'clock, but obviously I didn't get to. So anyway, so let me start this up with some pickups. Again, you all know that I'm kind of in some financial straits, so I'm not looking as much as I used to. I barely go to thrift stores anymore. I do go to the flea market every Sunday because I actually enjoy going to that, even if I don't find anything. At least walking around and kind of looking around and stuff. And I always look on Let Go because recently, I don't know, Let Go and like OfferUp and these things have deals. So this is one deal I found on there. It was $20, I think. The only problem was it was kind of far, so it was on the way to the flea market, so I had to wait until Sunday to pick it up. Luckily, she was cool with it. I found it on Thursday, maybe, so she was cool with holding it for a couple days. This was like actually her favorite game. So, Krusty's Funhouse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fall of the Foot Clan, Solar Striker. What's a lot of Game Boy games? Tetris. This one's kind of cool. I actually want to try this out. Jurassic Park. I never heard of this. Radar Mission. Yoshi. I guess these are the best 2 of the lot. Pokemon Blue. And Zelda. Wow, Oracle of Seasons. I know there's a blue one too, and that kind of matches this one, but I don't know if I have that one. I don't think I do, but I'd have to look it up. So that's one pickup I had, and that was $20. So I will show you something else. This was from the flea market. This guy had just had random NES games. Actually, no, he only had one random NES game. It was weird because he had a pile of stuff and he wanted $1 for everything that was on these tables. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, how much is this? $1. Okay. Gauntlet 2 for $1. So I'm like, do you have any other video games? And he didn't. So he had I think it was like a Genesis like sports title mixed there too. But I left that even for $1. I didn't want it. This was $10 for the 3 of them. It was a reseller. He's actually into resells video games, so I knew I wasn't going to get any great deals. But Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back, Bill Lambier Combat Basketball, and original Mortal Kombat, $10. So I thought that was a good deal. Wave Race. No, that's not. I got that. I was selling that. Exit Steel, disc only, $10. Actually, was it $10? $12? Might have been $12. And he had Nintendo Powers for $5 a piece. I got the first one. Unfortunately, it has like a couple stains. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like coffee stains. Like somebody left their cup of coffee and stuff on them. So if this was brand new, I mean, well, not brand new, but in better condition, it would be like a $100 book. I'm hoping to get maybe like $40, $50 on it, because again, I need to flip it. Another thing I found at Savers, which was really cool, for $3.99 is this Phase 10, which is sealed. And of course, they freaking staple the top of the bag. But this is sealed. This goes for like $30, $40 for whatever reason. So great find for $3.99. I got this VHS tapes. They're $1.99 together. These are like some premium ones. I don't know why, but they're like $7 each. So I thought that was a good deal. I don't know if this was a great deal or not, but I picked them up because I was finding nothing at the flea market that day. Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2, $5, and this was sealed for $5. It's a crap game, but again, it was sealed, so I picked it up. Oh, this one was, I think, $3 at Savers. It's sealed. I saw somebody sell one for like 30-something bucks on eBay. I doubt it's going to go for that, but even if I get $20 for it, I'll take it for $3. These were $5 a piece. Mario Kart. I don't know why this kid had 2 Mario Karts, but he had 2. Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2. Family Game Night, which sells for like $20, $25 for whatever reason. Need for Speed, which I think trades in to GameStop for like $15 or something. Sonic Rush, I think I got from the same person for $5. That might have been a little too much for that. And Sealed Plants vs. Zombies game, which sells for about $20, brand new. I got that for $5 as well. So that will be, I don't know if I'll keep that one just because it looks really cool, but the rest of it's going to go. I'll show you this deal. I got it for $30 online. So a lot of original Xbox games. I originally just wanted 3 of the games, but he was like $20 for those 3. and it was like a stack of 20 of them. So I'm like, you're just gonna give me the rest for $10? I might as well just take the whole lot. So these are all of them. There's some good titles, some crap titles, but there's like 2 or 3 that are pretty decent. Ghost Recon, Splinter Cell, Armed and Dangerous. I never heard of this game. I don't know if it's any good or not. Looks kind of cool. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. I always like these Sonic collections. Those are always fun. Soul Calibur 2. Ghost Recon 2. Freedom Fighters. I love this game. This is such a fun game. I wish they would come out with another one. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Ghost Recon. I think this is another one. Island Thunder. Rainbow Six 3. Kill Switch. 13, which somebody wanted from me for my sale, so now I have it, so now I can sell it to them. Robotech Battlecry, which looks really cool, but I think it's shit, so unfortunately. Forza Motorsport. Fable. Gun Griffin, which looks kind of cool. Ninja Gaiden, which is a cool series. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. And then probably the best one of the lot, Steel Battalion, which I don't know if you can even play this game without the big rig controller set thing. But this is a $30 game by itself. So that's why I picked up the lot pretty much. This alone will make my money back. And then I'll nickel and dime everybody else for the rest of the games and probably make another 30, 40 bucks. And then that'll be that. Let's see, what other pickups do we have? This one was from a flea market. This guy I know from different auction house. An auction house actually he used to have. He doesn't do it anymore, but now he has a store. He sells figures, video games, board games, toys, you know, all that stuff. So I decided to stop at his booth and talk to him because I talk to him every once in a while. He's a nice guy. He got a whole bunch of different closeouts and things, so he's trying to get rid of all the stuff. He's selling stuff for 50% off. He's selling stuff for dollars, just $1 each. So he had a bunch of figures. I picked them up, $1 for figures. I mean, sealed. I'll take them. Dragonheart figure. Originally, like he wanted in the store for $5. Sold it to me for $1. This Lord of the Rings figure. This one's sealed. That was $1. This Star Wars Princess Leia collection. That was $1. I hate Pirates of the Caribbean, but I picked up this figure anyway for $1. I mean, really, for $1, how do you stop and not pick them up? I was looking for more figures. He had starting lineups, but they were like 50 cents each. But I'm not into starting lineups anymore. They were such a pain in the ass. I used to love them back in the day. But Star Wars The Force Awakens, that's $1. And I thought this one was the best one. Young Justice, Icicle Jr., that was $1. So those are some cool figures, I think, especially for $1. Obviously, I'll sell them because they just take up way too much room, and there's nothing there I really want to keep. But, let me see. I got one more pickup, and then that's pretty much it for the rest of my stuff that I got the last 2 weeks. This was, I guess, an estate/garage sale. It was on Sunday. They had it all weekend, so I got the last of the pickings, but he didn't sell most of these for whatever reason. So I think he wanted a little too much for them by themselves, but when I bought them all together, I thought I got a really good deal. So he originally wanted $60 for all these. They're sealed. I said 40. he said 45, and then he had a whole bunch of open ones, and he said 50 for everything. So I was already gonna agree to 45 for the sealed. So for $5 more, I took the open ones too. So these I'm definitely flipping, and I should make 4 or 5 times money on this. But Rush Hour, and these all, I think most of them work. The ones that actually have batteries in them, some of them don't. So I was testing a bunch of them, and a bunch of them worked. So Word Scramble. So I was looking some of these up, and some of them sell for like $12, some of them 15. I think one of them was like a Wheel of Fortune one that was selling for like 30. So here's another Rush Hour. I don't know why they have multiples of some of these, but this one's cool. Battleship. I would actually play that. I'm not going to, but I will. Big screen Tetris, because you need a big screen to play Tetris. Pocket Tetris, because I guess you don't want to play the big screen Tetris. So that's that. There's more. There's like two more bags of this crap, and there's a lot of doubles. Pocket Tetris again. Yahtzee and this really big, ugly purple thing. So another. Oh, this is lighted Tetris. So this lady, it was an older lady supposedly that picked up all these. Hangman, so it was hers. She used to, the son said she used to sit in front of the TV and play these little pocket things all the time. So Kingpin Bowling. Sorry. And I think this one's pretty cool. Battleship. And then there's more. There's Wheel of Fortune, this big one. This one I think was selling for like $30 on eBay, if I remember right. Pocket Tetris. Family Feud with Louis Anderson. Super Password. Talking Jeopardy. And then there's a whole bag of loose ones. I'm not going to go crazy and show you all of them, but again, she's got Password, Uno, Concentration. There's like 10 of them in here. So I got like, I don't know, 25 or 30 of these electronic things for like, for 50 bucks. So, like I said, I'm going to probably like 4 or 5 times more money on that. So that should be a good deal. That'll definitely help out my situation. I hate fronting the money like I am with pickups, but I have a couple weeks until the end of the month, so I have some time to sell this stuff. And it should definitely sell. I mean, I should at least be able to make my money back by the time I need the money. So that's why I bought them. So somebody feels bad for me. Bad company. Oh, good man. We'll go through some tough times. So hopefully crap gets better for me. We'll see. But that's it for this pickup video, I guess. There's nobody really watching. I think one other person. So whoever that is, thank you for watching. I know I think my viewer count went up to 4 at one time. So I guess I wasn't entertaining enough. Sorry for you guys to stick around. So that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Please. I won't beg for that. If you don't like my videos, you don't like my videos. But that's it. So Rob is out.